When you need an upgrade, replacement, or expansion of your technology systems, you want to make sure that everything goes smoothly and nothing is missed. More importantly, you want to make sure you're getting the best value for your investment of time and money. That's why Ian Computers puts so much effort into quoting and scoping your technology projects. In this video, we'll explain the ins and outs of our project quoting process and what you as a client can do to help make your next project a success. First, what is a project? A project is anything that falls outside of day-to-day support or operations. We also call these things change, move, add requests because they involve changing, moving, or adding things in your network and IT environment. Some examples of projects are installing a workstation for a new user, replacing your network firewall, upgrading a server or migrating to the cloud, or even setting up a whole new office with computers, phones, and network. As you can see, a project can be relatively small, like a new computer, or very large, like a new office build-out. But both will have an impact on your company, your employees, and your bottom line. So before beginning a project, your account manager will ask you some questions about your needs and your goals for the project. For example, we will need to know the number of employees affected by the change. Is it a single employee, a group of employees, or a department? Or is it the whole company? Then we'll ask about the magnitude of the change. Is it a simple upgrade or expansion that basically means you'll keep doing what you're doing with no changes to business process or workflows? Or is this a big disruptive change that is going to mean learning new tools and procedures? Or is it somewhere in the middle? The answers to these questions will determine how we proceed with scoping and quoting the project. Here's an example. You tell your account manager that you need a new workstation for a sales rep who is starting in a couple of weeks. The number of affected employees is 1, the new person. And you just need a base model workstation, like the ones already in use by your sales team. This would be a low-impact project. In this case, your account manager will just confirm some details with you and get to work on the quote. On the other hand, let's say you tell your account manager that you're considering switching accounting packages. Your QuickBooks license is expiring, and you want to know what other options are out there. In this case, the number of employees affected is large, at least the accounting department, and anyone else who in the company depends on data from your accounting software to make decisions. And the magnitude of switching accounting packages is large too. In addition to migrating the data itself, your employees will need to learn a new system. It will need to be documented. And other systems that connect to QuickBooks will need to be adjusted to talk to the new system. This is a high-impact project, one that requires careful planning and review. In these cases, your account manager will recommend a digital discovery workshop. During this workshop, one of our consultants will work with the key decision makers in your company to identify the business impact of the project and evaluate all of the options. You'll select a solution based on these criteria. Then you'll work carefully together to map out the impact of this change across your business and develop a plan to implement the chosen solution. By taking this digital transformation approach to project scoping and planning, you'll know that you're selecting the best solution and that you won't run into any surprises when making a big, impactful change to your system. Let's look at one more example, a middle of the road between high impact and low impact project. Say you tell your account manager that you need a new workstation, but this time, instead of a sales rep, it's for a new video editor. You've decided to start producing more video content to use in your business. So you want to bring someone on to shoot and edit that content. The number of employees affected is still just 1, but this time the magnitude of the change is a bit different. Video editing requires specialized hardware and software, and the requirements can vary depending on the type of camera you're using, the quality of the video you want to produce, and how that video will be consumed. So this is a higher impact project than just a simple workstation install. While you may not need to do a full digital discovery workshop, we will want to ask some more questions about your business goals so that we can find the right solution for your needs, both now and in the future. So what do we need from you to make a project successful? We really need two things: information and time. Scoping, quoting, and planning projects takes time. So the sooner you mention a need to your account manager, the sooner we can get your project up and running. We may need to order hardware, get quotes from vendors, or find outside resources to make your project a success. The more time we have to do those things, the better. We also need to know about your business goals, pain points, and anything else that will help us to see how a project will fit into your overall strategy. When you share these things with your account manager at regular meetings and quarterly business reviews, we'll be able to make your project a success. So when you're ready to tackle your next IT project, big or small, talk to your account manager and let Ian Computers make technology work for you.